Hello, my friends. Oh my goodness. Did I actually get my lighting right before I turned the camera on? We have extra reasons to party today. Most importantly being, it's Mag's birthday. Happy birthday, Mag. I'm so happy to see you on your birthday, to say happy birth. And thank you for being such a wonderful part of this community. I'm always every time I see you, I feel so much joy, and I'm just so happy that you are a part of this community, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life, my Discord, my DMs, all that good stuff. So happy birthday! Hope it's a wonderful one. Please tell us there's something delicious in your birthday, because I like delicious things, and I like you, and I like you getting to eat delicious things. Hello, friends. Hello, Constellazio. Hello, I feel it in the water. Hello, Songlist Bot. I'm so glad you're on board for this. Hello, lurkers. It's always good to have a music. And today we're going to have lots of music. I'm hoping that I will have a little bit more energy than I did the last time I tried to do a music, which was Friday. I had a extreme energy drop out. that was an interesting one, but we made it through by switching categories, which was good. And today I have 2 beverages and 2 ukuleles and 2 ears and 2 eyeballs. I don't know. What else do we have 2 of? Let's just leave that one right there. I have 2 nostrils and I know how to use them. So yeah, nonsense aside, the request list is open and the queue is empty, and I would like to sing Mag a birthday song. What can I sing you for your birthday, Mag? I would love to sing you a special request. 2 ukes in 1, says Constellazio. Indeed. So yeah, I spent a few moments before stream trying to clear my sinuses a little bit, and the problem with that is you have drippy sinuses for a little bit. So I maybe made an error in timing is all I'm going to say about that. I think maybe in the future I should not start so late in such an attempt. And yeah, so there's that. I have my preferred finger picks and my not preferred felt pick. Mag is lurky at the moment, so anytime is the word of the day, Constellatio, for Mag on request. Anytime, 1 priority birthday request at a time of Mag's choosing. So let's see what we're going to play here. I've had a coffee, guys, a little bit earlier today, and one of my beverages is a tea, which is not fully steeped yet. I need to take a little break from caffeine, but stream day was not a day to do that, so I missed my window. I was going to do it starting Friday after stream. Sorry, I just made my camera jiggle there by kicking my desk. So that was the plan, but then I got up on Saturday and had 2 coffees, and then I remembered I was planning on taking a break from caffeine for a day or 2. So that didn't happen this weekend, and now I feel like, I have stream Monday and Wednesday and Friday, and I could maybe try tomorrow, see how I do. But I kind of feel like if I take a 1-day break from caffeine, that it will be painful and it won't necessarily do all that much to help. I feel like I need a 2 or 3 day break in order to do a kind of reset, because what happens with me is the coffee stops being as like it's like it doesn't work as well. Like I just want another one. And so that's to me an indication that I need to take a little reset and take a break so that my system can become more sensitive to it in the right way, if you know what I mean, like in the good way, the coffee, it does a thing, as opposed to the coffee, it does nothing, which is not as much fun, because I'm not drinking coffee just for the social aspect of it. I'm drinking coffee because I want the caffeine to do a thing. And I do enjoy the experience, the ritual of having the hot beverage. And, you know, I know there are people who think that will send me straight to hell, but I mean, there are many ways to go down that path, like, I don't know, union busting. So on that note, let's have some music. Do we have any songs in the song list that are like nice pro-union songs? I think there's a lot of great songs out there that are not getting the playtime that they used to back in the late early 1900s, you know, the era of the great union songs. Maybe I need to find some of them and pull them up. Let's think. Nobody's requesting songs, so I am proceeding about some nonsense. And if you want me to stop, feel free to request a song, because I will do nonsense. As long as y'all let me. Let's see what we find. CBC has a list of the 10 best union songs of all time. Hey, not all of them are from the late 1800s. Some of them are a lot more recent than that. We've got Pete Seeger and Woody Guthrie. Oh, Company Store. I know that song. Let's try. Let's look it up and see. Let's see if we can find this. We're trying the Ultimate Guitar website. It doesn't have a lot of chords. Yup, that's the other name it's known by. You know what? I only know the chorus. I don't know the verses. Okay, well, let's see. What else have we got that I kind of have in the back of my head? Like, I don't want to do a live learn of a song that I'm not pretty familiar with already. I should probably learn Bread and Roses at some point. That'd be good. But that's not going to be a live learn situation. Okay, that list doesn't have any that I know but I'm going to pull up Bread and Roses for future reference. There's this one video cover of that song on YouTube that I've enjoyed. Throw it in the Discord, would you, Water? Or here, that'd be fine as well. But I mean, in the Discord, I can find it again later. Oh. Yeah, okay. Bread and Roses. That's one I would like to learn someday. We'll put that on that list for songs to learn. So there's lots of lists here. There's lists of Canadian working, like Canadian union songs, Australian union songs, lots of stuff. Smithsonian Folkways recordings. I'm mentioning this because Constellatio seems to have an interest in some of the more eclectic recording projects. Smithsonian Folkways made a recording called Classic Labor Songs. Ooh, that's a good playlist. That's a good playlist. Okay, what about Casey Jones? Here's the thing. The version of that song that I learned was a parody. So let me look. Lupin, hello. Ooh. I don't know, guys. Is this a song I can play on my stream? Yes. Okay. The original. There's a lot of parody versions of this, but the original version I can play. All right. Let's see. This is the Johnny Cash version on Ultimate Guitar. What have we got? All right, hang on. I have to figure out what's chorus, what's verse. Folkway Records was a crucial label in documenting American sounds. Yep. Even more crucial as part of the Smithsonian. I mean, there are so many ways to keep a record of folk art, but audio recordings, back when we didn't have all of the video recordings that we do now, yeah, documenting mountain music and all of those things. Katie and I went to a folk art museum while they were visiting me last weekend, and it was really fun, but it didn't have a ton of audio stuff. It was mostly handcraft type arts, which is excellent, but I'm a fan of the mountain music, so there were references to that form of art, but not a whole bunch of that in that particular museum. All right, I haven't heard this song in 40 forevers. So this is going to be rough. I have to figure out like how do I want this song? Come on. Hang on. Relative to Come on, all you rounders, if you wanna hear the story about a brave engineer, Casey Jones. Casey Jones was the roller's name on a 68-wheeler, 'cause he rode to fame. Caller called Casey about 4:30. He kissed his wife at the station door. He climbed in the cabin with his orders in his hand, said, "This is the trip to the promised land." Casey Jones climbed in the cabin. Casey Jones, orders in his hand. Casey Jones leaning out the window, making a trip to the promised land. Gotta scroll. Didn't turn on auto scroll. Turning on auto scroll is a long song. Through South Memphis yards on a fly. Oh, that's way too fast for auto scroll. Hang on, you. This train's going way too fast for me. Scrolling back. Can we? Hello, change speed. Oh, only with the keyboard. All right. Okay. Through South Memphis yards on a fly, rain been a-falling and the water was high. Everybody knew by the engine's moan that the man at the throttle was Casey Jones. Well, Jones said, "Fireman now, don't you fret." Sam Webb said, "We ain't giving up just yet. We're 8 hours late with the southbound mail. We'll be on time or we're leaving the rails." Casey Jones. I can't do it. The auto scroll is just out of control. We're going to have to do it without auto scroll. Casey Jones climbed in the cabin. Casey Jones, orders in his hand. Casey Jones, leaning out the window, making a trip to the promised land. Verse 5. Dead on the rail was a passenger train. Blood was boiling in Casey's brain. Casey said, "Hey now, look out ahead. Jump, Sam, jump, or we'll all be dead." With a hand on the whistle and a hand on the brake, North Mississippi was wide awake. "I see a railroad," official said. "He's a good engineer to be a lying dead." Casey Jones climbed in the cabin. Casey Jones, orders in his hand. Casey Jones, leaning out the window, making a trip to the promised land. Headaches and heartaches and all kinds of pain, all the part of a railroad train. Sweat and toil and the good and the grand are part of the life of a railroad man. Casey Jones climbed in the cabin. Casey Jones, orders in his hand. Casey Jones, leaning out the window, making a trip to the promised land. I gotta say that's probably the first time that I've sung that with the original lyrics all the way through, because the version I always heard as a kid was a parody version from a let's see, who was that? It was the big parody artist from like the 60s. Shoot, what was his name? Let's try and look it up. All right, so here's the thing, guys. The a little bit, just a little bit of the history behind the thing. So, the version of the lyrics that I was looking for, I was a little confused by that particular version of the lyrics. Turns out it's not the version that I was looking for. It's the original version, but not the one I was wanting to find. So, that was written in 1909 about a railroad worker named Casey Jones, go figure, who died preventing a railroad collision in 1900. The song very clearly portrays Jones as a hero whose sacrifice prevented a catastrophic disaster from happening. It became an extremely popular folk song. The version I was looking for was a 1911 parody called Casey Jones, the Union Scab. And in it, Hill puts the blame on the collision on Jones for crossing a railroad picket line, thereby enabling unsafe working conditions. A brief bit of research reveals that the parody was largely inspired by the Illinois Central Shopmen's strike of 1911, over a decade after Jones's death. Again, songs are a powerful social tool, and the stories that they tell may or may not be true. However, they may or may not have a purpose. So it's interesting. Like, was he a hero? Was he a martyr? Was he a Union scab? Even if, let's just say, even if the strike that's being referred to in the parody version of the lyrics from 1911, even if that happened after his death, what responsibility do we have in calling out unsafe working conditions in our own time? Like, the ones that we are party to, the ones that, like, it's one of the big questions in the world. Like, is the way to make a difference to be remaining involved in a situation in order to try and make change from the inside, or is the way to be involved to separate yourself from the situation and call attention to it from the outside? Both of those methods could theoretically have benefit. And there's a time and a place for each. So let's click on this link about what I want is lyrics. I don't see it. Okay. I'm not searching the right place to find the right lyrics. How about lyrics and chords? And again, this is also not the version that I grew up with. The version I grew up with was from the late 50s or early 60s. And it was about not a train, but a metro in Boston, I believe. So anyway, that's enough of that not nonsense, as I see we have several songs in the queue. So let's start here with Little Boxes. for Constellation. Ah, Verene Coninda, you know the song I'm talking about. Yeah, something about he goes in and am I confusing this now with the man who will never return? Yeah, I have to say, my memory used to be a lot better than it is now. Yes, he'll never return. Okay. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university, where they were put in boxes and they came out all the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, where they are put in boxes and they come out all the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in their boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Yes, they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Cute box says water. All right. I'm wondering where my compression gloves are. I might have to turn on a light. There's a lot less light in here in actuality, and it looks like there is. Maybe I'll just start by opening my window and see if that can't help me find them. There are no pink ones. Oh, sorry about that. All right, looking for compression gloves. I'm having a little bit more joint pain than usual. And the compression gloves are not where I expected them to be. Nope. Oh well. What do we think about the window being open? Is it better or worse with the window open? I could take it or leave it. Water likes the sunlight. Let's have the sunlight then. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. I am futzing about with my tea because it is time. How did these two tea bags get so tangled up? That's crazy. Oh, I know. It happened when I screwed the lid on my pitcher. All right, I need to take out the tea bags, which are tea. And leave in the one that's herbs. Okay, that's hot. Alrighty. That's all right. We knew what you meant. That's enough dadas to get the point across. All right, let's have some beetles. For I feel it in the water. I see that requests are turned off, so I'm going to turn them on. I think what that means is nobody but mods could be requesting. So I'm turning requests on. I thought that they were on because I saw something in chat about requests being turned on. So I didn't bother to check on it, but turning that on at that point. No, I did it just now with a button on streamer song list, not in the chat. Maybe that chat is that bot is not connected. We could try. Would you try turning them off and back on again, and I'll let you know what I see on my streamer song list as to whether that actually does anything, or whether song list bot is just telling us that it's doing a thing but not actually doing a thing. Be interesting to know. Yep, that worked. Okay, now let's try turning them on from the chat. Yep, that worked. Okay, mystery. Don't know. But next we have Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles. Let me try checking it out in a different website. C'est un mystère. All right, I forgot how many chords that has. Oh my heck. Okay. That's a lot of chords. What? The heck is G13? What? This is not a chord I know. Also, D minor 11. Let's look in context and see whether we really need G13 and D minor 11, or can I live without them? Yeah, I feel like I can live without them. Maybe it'll be a little rough, but I want to try without them. Or maybe this is not the right version of the tabs. Looks like it is. Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. Okay. Can't buy me love, love, can't buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'll get you any... Wait, is that F7? Hang on. I'll get you any... There we go. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. 'Cause I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. I'll give you all I've got to give if you say you love me too. I may not have a lot to give, but what I got I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, no, no. No. I'm just gonna play the G. I'm not gonna play the G13. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things that money just can't buy. 'Cause I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Love can't buy me love. It's been a little while since we've played that one. Thank you for that request. Interesting. Don't have tabs for this next request. We'll have to look that up. Don't know. I guess maybe the place that I have tabs written down is in the Esperanto version. Let's see. That's a lot of chords. Okay. Yeah. So 16 different chords. I'll do a little sound check for those just to check and see. Just to find out if they're present and accounted for. You know, the roll call. We like to do the roll call. Taking a moment to warm my hands on my pitcher of tea. I still haven't sipped my tea. I'm just warming my hands on the tea. So let's check and see, do I even know all of these chords on this song that I haven't played in forever? We have a D minor 6. Interesting. This is not the set of chords that I use. Why is D minor 6 and D minor 7, why do those look so different from each other in terms of how they tab out? That's really weird. See, some of these are, yes. Some of these are known to me. Others are not. E7 flat 9. Oh, really? Very pretty little chord. It's like an F, but with a fretting the 8th 8th fret. Okay. As written, I can't do that. Let me see if there's any other version that I can handle. This is better. This only has 9 chords. 9 seems better. Ooh. Good pick, Lupin. All right. Still has that D minor 6 though, that I should get in my head. So ne me quitte pas, il faut oublier, tout s'oublier, qui s'enfuit déjà, oublier le temps des malentendus et le temps perdu à savoir comment oublier ces heures qui tuaient parfois à coups de pourquoi le cœur du bonheur. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. I don't agree with that D minor there. I don't think it belongs. Moi, je t'offrirai des perles de pluie venues de pays où il ne pleut pas. Je creuserai la terre jusqu'après ma mort pour couvrir ton corps d'or et de lumière. Je ferai un domaine où l'amour sera loi, où l'amour sera loi, où tout sera reine. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte. Forgot what D minor 6 looks like. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas, je t'inventerai des mots insensés que tu comprendras. Je te parlerai de ces amants-là qui ont vu de froid leur cœur s'embrasser. Je te raconterai l'histoire de ce roi mort de n'avoir pas pu te rencontrer. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. On a vu souvent briller le feu de l'ancien volcan qu'on croyait trop vieux. Il est paraît-il les terres brûlées donnant plus de blé comme meilleur avril. Les quand vient le soir, pour qu'un ciel flamboie, le rouge et le noir, ne se pose-t-il pas? Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas. Je ne veux plus pleurer. Je ne veux plus parler. Je me cacherai là à te regarder, danser et sourire et à t'écouter, chanter et puis rire. Laisse-moi devenir l'ombre de ton ombre, l'ombre de ta main, l'ombre de ton chien. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. The 4 p.m. smoke alarm chirpage. That's got to add an interesting, a certain tension to the background of a song, you know? Aren't Water's emotes so cute? I love them so much, you guys. I have a secret to share with you. There is a way to get that adorable yellow character with his adorable pink heart all for yourself. And that is to go check out I Feel It in the Water. Last seen streaming error, channel not found. Lies. Water's a new affiliate. Doesn't stream all the time, but I'll make one even cuter. You'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you for doing that. Desktop friendly shout out as well. All right, that's a song that I like. That particular version of the chords had some problems. I don't mind the D minor 6. That's new to me, but there were places where they added chords that did not belong. There were places where they like added an E7 where it didn't need to be, added a D minor 6, which is fine some places, but other places like it's too extra. And there were places where they added a D minor where it needed to just be left out entirely. Also, who the heck needs an E7 flat 9? I just left it alone. Let me try. I did an E7 instead of the E7 flat 9. Let's try it with the E7 flat 9 just to hear what it sounds like. On a vu souvent réaillir le feu de l'ancien volcan qu'on croyait trop vieux. That's patently ridiculous. It's more than ridiculous. It's just wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe they thought they were being cute to throw that in there, but it's not cute. It's not cute at all. Where are the comments here? Did anybody get in the comments and say, The comments are thus. It's not like the song. Followed by, if you tune everything a half step down, it sounds like the song. It's like the song if you put in a capo 1. Those which are the opposite. Those two comments are the opposite of each other. Tab incomplete. It's good, but it will be better if the song was complete. English words? That would ruin it completely. Okay, yes. Some people were suggesting you need to put the English words. Yes, there are English words. It's called If You Go Away in English, and it's not great. It's not great. The comment section is always good for a laugh, isn't it, though? Yeah. None of the comments mention that E7 flat 9 at all. They're like, they don't care about it. I care about it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just not care. But thank you for requesting that. And Lupin has a request. Lupin doesn't get in a request very often because usually Lupin has to work, and Lupin has today off. I'm so excited to be able to play Lupin a song. So Lupin took pity on me and picked a song that I know a little bit better. Stretching, yes. Stretching is good. Hey, Lupin's here. Did you guys hear that? I heard it real well, but I had bone conduction on my side. Oh. That last one was the chair, not me, but got a little bit out of both sides. Lovely. So Lupin's picked me a song that I know a little bit better. I enjoy this one with thumb and finger picks. This, I think, might have been my first song that I actually used picks for, and I've been trying to grow my nails so that I can do all of this without having to bother with putting on and taking off and finding and losing my thumb and finger picks, but I broke my index fingernail, which is one that I kind of need to do things with, so I'm back to using the finger picks. And I tried one time. I was like, okay, I have all the nails. I have the thumbnail, I have these two nails, I have everything I need except for this one. What if I just put the finger pick on this and used the nails that I have on my hands for the rest of them? And that doesn't work because they don't face in the same direction as each other, and so the muscle memory is just weird, and it doesn't come out right at all, and it feels very, very weird. So that's why that doesn't work. Oh, heck. Oh, that's an E. Someday I'm going to learn the real E. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe. Yet there's no sickness, no toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields will soon be o'er me, where gods redeem their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Ah, there we go. Well, I guess it's been a real long time since I've played that. And I used to know it pretty darn well. And I don't anymore. That's always an interesting feeling where it's like, I had a muscle memory for this. Which way did it go? Where it at? That muscle memory. I know I had one. I had something. I got nothing. So thank you for requesting that, and yeah, I'll hopefully get that back into my muscle memory at some point. I need to take a super short break. It went that away. I just need to take a quick little stretch break. I'm gonna go on my BRB. I think this will probably, like, if I take a break as soon as I need one instead of trying to push through, I think I'll be able to continue a little bit better. But if I don't, I might not be able to continue. So I'm going to just take a super short break, and I will see you on the other side of that. Okay, hello, I am back. Oh, and we have 2 more requests. How lovely. Some more Beatles. This needs a capo. And a pick. And a sip of tea. Thanks for your patience, y'all. I've really been struggling with energy levels. Been just struggling to get some sleep. And it went a little bit better last night, but it's not like one night of sleep all of a sudden puts you in a place of, I have all the energy I want. But it's better than the alternative. Tea and music. Yes, it goes well. It's been a long time. How could I ever have lost you when I loved you? It took a long time. Now I'm so happy I found you. How I love you. So many tears I was searching. So many tears I was wasting. Oh, now I can see you, be you. How can I ever misplace you? How I want you. Oh, I love you. You know that I need you. Oh, I love you. Why don't I sing that song more often? I can't remember the last time I did that song. It's a wonderful song. That's a song that I was afraid of for a long time. There's certain things about it that make it difficult for a vocalist. I don't want to go into a lot of technical details about it, but when I finally figured it out, when I performed it for the first time, live in a concert, I felt like I have no business doing this. This song is only for the most advanced professional musicians to sing as a vocalist. And I mean, it's good to know enough to know what you should maybe be concerned about, but on the other hand, I had a little bit of a push from the instrumentalist that I was working with, let's add this song to the repertoire. I'm like, but really, are you sure? And we just worked through the challenges together. And when before you work through the challenges and meet the challenges, they seem impossible. From the outside, it seems like magic. But it's knowledge, and it's process and practice, and there's there's something behind it besides just magic. It seems like from the outside that what more experienced musicians are doing is impossible magic until you learn how to do it. Lupin, I think you have very good taste if George is your favorite beetle. There are definitely beetles who didn't manage to practice what they preached nearly as well, let's just say. Boy, I could get a whole bunch of unfollows real fast if I keep talking right now. I'm gonna shut up and sing a song. I love y'all. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. And I'm gonna sing you Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna remember to do this back behind the scenes thing. That's gonna help me out. And let's see, how about the auto scroller? This has actual reasonable ways of dealing with tempo. That's wonderful. I love it. The last time I played this, I tried it on a ska. And I think, why not? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing don't worry, no, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing don't worry about a thing. I won't worry, no, every little thing gonna be alright. Yeah, every little thing gonna be alright. Oh, enjoy that time in the yard. I spent a little time outside today. I took my socks off and put my feet in the grass and just absorbed some sunshine just for a little bit. And I felt like, oh, charging up. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, charged up, time to go inside. Like, I felt like my battery was overheating a little bit. I was like, very clear to me at that point where I was like, I need more sun, I need more sun, I need more. Nope, I've had enough. And then I went inside, got out of the sun. So, I feel there's a deep truth in there. It applies to so many things. Coffee, tea. I need more, I've had enough. Good to know when enough is. All right. I like that song, but I'm not convinced that the ska thing works. It works kind of for the chorus, but it doesn't work for all of the verses. Like, there's not enough there. And if I had a looper, I could like add a shaker egg, or like there, I could add the something that I could have that going on, and then also do the finger picky rhythm thing or something else, or do a regular strum or whatever. But as it is, I have to choose, and I think I chose poorly. But I don't see myself going back and forth between that ska rhythm and something else, you know? So once I started with that, I was like, okay, I'm continuing this all the way through, even though it got very thin or insufficient. It was like my ears were telling me, I wish I could have added to this choice. Like, it's not that I think it's a bad choice. I think it's an insufficient choice. But given the setup that I am currently working with, gotta make your choice and stick with it sometimes. That's what I did. Which is a good exercise for life in and of itself. Well, let's see. We go back to the queue and we say that's been played. Why are requests currently turned off? I wonder if there's something that we're doing that's turning requests off. I'm going to turn them on. So there they are. They are now on. I shouldn't be surprised. No, I've done it. It's fine. I shouldn't be surprised that when there's nothing in the queue when I had the requests off. I just didn't realize it because I was on another tab looking at the song that I was playing before. But then once I noticed, it's this big red notification up the top that the status of the request was off. So that helps me to be able to see that. It's just a matter of, I see that when I'm in the queue and I don't see that when I'm in the tabs. Do you hear my neighbors? They are hanging out outside and having a laugh. And I love the sound of their laughter. They sound like they're just having so much fun. And I hope it's not bothering you, because it's making me so happy to just hear them be happy. I don't see people hanging out with each other outdoors in my neighborhood very much. But every once in a while, when I'm on a walk, I'll stop and chat with somebody. And every once in a while, I have one neighbor that I keep running into in the grocery store. And so we chat at the grocery store. I don't know how it is that we go to the grocery store at the same time. But I got a song in my head and I don't know that I know it. I'm going to look it up. And no, you know what? I can't sing that song on this stream. I just realized it's not an appropriate song for this stream. I wish it were, because it's from a musical, but I can't do it. Trae voli saluton, kiel ĉio iras ĉe vi. Mi esperas ke bone. Ĉu vi havis bonan semajnfinon? Ĉu estis paca semajnfino? Mi esperas. Ĉu estis bongustaĵoj en via semajnfino? Okay, but for some reason I'm in the mind to do some musical stuff. And I'm just looking at a song that's from a musical and I can't, it's not labeled as from a musical, and I can't remember how to edit that. I got several songs from musicals that are not labeled from musicals. I think it must be all of the stuff that's new from Claire's list that I didn't make. I didn't make a notation about that when I added it, and now I'm not sure how to do that. let's try this. I have one. I just hadn't labeled certain songs with that label. I mean, not musicals, but you know, it's close enough. It's the Happy Sad Masks. But I can't figure out how to do that in post. All right. There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. And there's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. And there's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. And there's a fine, fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of your time. And I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. For my own sanity, I've got to close the door and walk away. Ooh. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. And there's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. We don't do all the songs from Avenue Q here, but we do sing that one. It's a good song. I like it. Oh, I gotta say, I opened my window when I went to take that break, and I thought, oh, am I gonna bother my neighbors making all this racket? Then I thought, hey, maybe my noise will make them happy just like their noise is making me happy. And they all went inside. So, I'm enjoying the fresh air. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What else do I want to sing? What else do you want to hear? I think they had been out there for a while, so it may have been completely unrelated. I think the rational assumption is that it's completely unrelated to the fact that I opened my window, because frankly, they probably couldn't really hear me from as far away as they were. I'm not that loud. Let's see. I think let's try a song that's kind of new-ish, hasn't been played a lot of times. Why is it that some links are live links and other links have to be copy pasted? I mean, that kind of a question is dumb. It's like I'm asking, why is internet? No capo. Got a D minor 7, a D minor, an F, and a C, and a what the heck is... Oh, a G minor. I don't wanna talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say. No more ace to play. The winner takes it all. The loser's standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods may throw the dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide. The likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again. A lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't want to talk, 'cause it makes me feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense. No self-confidence, but you see, the winner takes it all. and chase them away. All right. It's not electropop, but hey, we can do the unplugged version of things. I mean, we can only do the unplugged version. Technically, that ukulele can plug in. In reality, that doesn't work. It's only theoretical plugging in. You plug it in and then you go and get a mic instead, because no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So for now, we are sharing one mic for ukulele and voice, which means if I want to change like how loud one of those is relative to the other, I can move me or the ukulele or the mic. I have choices. My mic can go up and down and in and out. Really, up and down is kind of the size of it. So that's fine for now because I have a limited number of places I can connect to on my computer. So in order to move beyond that, the next step will be getting a mixer so that I can have control of specific inputs. Therefore, if I were to use a different microphone for my voice than for the instrument, then I could apply some reverb to the voice without affecting the sound of the instrument and vice versa. So yeah. Looking at my song list. Oh, let's see. Check those tabs out. This might not be the tabs I want. We'll try this one. It's been like, I don't know, a year. See how it goes. Good song for ukulele. I know you belong to or maybe no. Hang on. Okay, let's just go way slower. We got this. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Although we're apart, you're a part of my heart, and tonight you belong to me. Way the stream, how sweet it will seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me, just little old me. Well, that was a big old mess. It's a cute song, though. Not too many difficult chords, which is nice. And requests are off again. Turning them on. Boom, done. I shouldn't be surprised when the song queue is empty. That's the first thing I should check. Mysteries as to why that keeps turning itself off, because as far as I know, there were no song list commands at all in between the last time. I don't know. Let me see. Constellatio told people about the song list, but when? I don't have a date, a timestamp on that. Yes, I do. 3:47. That was like an hour ago. I'm pretty sure that was before the last time we turned song list spot on again. So, mysteries, I did it. It was on. I got it. Mysteries indeed, yes. It is puzzling. It is a puzzlement. Let's see. I want to try Les uns contre les autres because it's challenging and I need the practice. We'll see how it goes. Right. I have a note here that I transpose 5 and capo 3. Seems excessive. But hey, whatever it takes, right? Wait. Something's off in my brain, and maybe also here. yeah, some things up. I'll figure this out in a minute. Maybe I'm not. Maybe the capo isn't what I want. I'm just confused. Something's wrong there. I wanted to go capo 3 and down an octave. Okay. Now I figured it out. Nope. Les uns contre les autres, on vit les uns avec les autres, on se caresse, on se cajole, on se comprend, on se console, mais au bout du compte, on se rend compte qu'on est toujours tout seul au monde. On danse les uns avec les autres, on court les uns après les autres, on se déteste, on se déchire, on se détruit, on se désire, mais au bout du compte, on se rend compte qu'on est toujours tout seul au monde, toujours tout seul au monde. I need to make more notes to self. about that. La vie en rose. Bien sûr. I have lyrics, but do I have tabs I like? Not sure. This isn't the tabs that I like, but it'll do. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parlait tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. It says E minor, it's a lie, it's A minor. Et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, la journée pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spells you cast. This is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. let's try another new one. My energy is not a lot, so I won't be able to do very many more songs here. Let's just make last call for any song requests that you might have. And we'll close requests in a couple of minutes. I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yarn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. And he kissed me right here and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left her wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then one day he asked if I would be his wife. And I looked up and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring, and we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing, and you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht, and the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon. Stars and the Moon by Jason Robert Brown. It's not on the playlist. I have looked at it twice. I don't even have any idea which song we're talking about right now. I remember looking at a song. I remember looking at more than one song. There was a week or two where I was like putting a lot of new music in my brain. Let's see. Mark, this is played. Do you happen to remember the name of it, Water? Because I don't see it in my inactive list. Actually, Constellatio, we want to close requests now. Historia de un amor. We've had our last call, and so we're going to close requests now. Thank you. I'm seeing why this song reminded you of it. It has a lot of the same chords. It's not in my head enough to be able to give it a go on stream yet. But thank you for reminding me about it. I haven't had the extra energy to do any music off stream for a couple of weeks. Constellatio, we just work things out in the moment as we go along. There's no stress about getting things right or getting things wrong. We're just getting things, right? we're just doing things. It's fine. Like if I were stressed out about getting all the things right, it's not that I don't ever stress out about getting things right, but like that would basically prevent me from streaming. I think if I were focused on getting things right, if that were what I were trying to do here, I would be like, okay, I'm done now because I've failed enough times to make that like it would be obvious by now that I would not be able to get all the things right. So therefore I'd be like, okay, I'm done. But luckily that's not what we're about here. We're not trying to get all the things right. I'm going to do my best to pick a few ending songs. I'm out of energy. I'm just realizing I don't have a favorites tab. That's unfortunate. I don't have the energy for that one, Water, unfortunately. I'm just looking at the list trying to find a song that I have the energy to do, but I can't see straight at this point, so it's gonna have to be a pretty easy one. It's possible that there are 0 songs that let me look at this one here. Okay, we're gonna try You Are My Sunshine, sad version. If somebody else could throw You Are My Sunshine onto the queue, then it will show up on the streamer song list overlay, but I'm I'm out of spoons, guys. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Got to get the auto scroller to go. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to have another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me. When I awake, my poor heart pains. So when you come back and make me happy, I'll forgive you and take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. An old song made newer by a band called the Civil Wars. I don't really do exact covers of anything. Everything's kind of a little bit inspired by or in my own way, which is the best defense, because so there's no way I could do anything exactly like somebody else can do anyway, so I might as well not try to copy them exactly, but just, listen to what they do and then do something else. But yeah, that's definitely the flavor of their version. So I have written down in my streamer song list Jimmy Davis by that song, but then when I drill in, I get tabs that are Johnny Cash, but then when I go farther, I get tabs that are the Civil Wars. So okay, I think it's an awfully sad song to end on. I think I'm gonna have to do my best to find another song, because that was a little much. A lot of my songs are sad songs, I'm realizing, and even some of my happy songs are sad songs. Like, that's a song that most people think of as a happy song if you just say, "You are my sunshine." Oh yeah, it's a happy song. No, it's a very sad song. The other one that came to mind was Smile, which is also a sad, happy song. The message is be happy, but but it's a sad song in my heart. Let's see. No, that's sad. This is sad. That's sad. I think there are some sad songs that are hard songs, but a lot of the happier songs are harder songs, I'm noticing. And it might just be appearing that way to me at the moment because of my energy levels. Still looking. I haven't given up yet. Oh, I would love to hear it. Trevoli, I would love to hear it. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do an a cappella song to end. We're going to do the Parting Glass. Because then I don't have to hold my arms up and play the ukulele anymore. Okay. This is a good ending song. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So filled me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call, good night, and joy be to you all. A man may drink and not be drunk, A man may fight and not be slain. A man may court a pretty girl, and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it has so ought to be, by a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be to you all. So fill to me a parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befall, and gently rise and softly go. Good night, and joy be to you all. Good night, and joy be with you all. That's a better choice for a last song than the one before. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will have a look here for who might be doing a thing, maybe a music's, who we might enjoy hanging out with for a while on a Monday evening. I might even choose a not music. It's possible. It's possible. Let me have a quick look here. I gotta push that button first so that I can check that out without too many tabs. I don't know. Whoa, that's too loud. Yeah, I don't have my headphones on, so why do we have to watch ads when we're looking for a raid target? I don't want to see this ad. I'm not interested in that movie at all. So just, yeah, I think we might go hang out with an IRL friend who's doing some woodworking tonight. Maybe now. Well, if it is going to be now, then push a button so I can do a thing. Should I delay my raid or should I not? I would be so happy to be able to raid you, Water. But if you aren't ready to push the button, then I don't want to stress you out about it. I have alternatives. And it's an alternative that might very well come hang out with you at a later juncture. I don't know. Thinking of raiding Pyro. He tends to stream for quite a while. He's been on for 6.5 hours. So I don't know what the exact plan is, but he's still going. Doing projects in the workroom. We'll start with a shout out for Pyro so that that's a start. Like if I raid Pyro and somebody doesn't get raptured, you can come along by clicking on the link. I don't want to put any pressure on water here, so I think I will probably, we'll go ahead over there. And I will come hang out with you as well. So Pyro does IRL streams in his woodworking studio, and it's 18 plus in the community over there. And it is follower only chat, I think probably for the sake of bots and silly people. And thank you for being on point, mods. By the way, I see you and I appreciate you for what you do behind the scenes to make sure that it's a kind place here, because that's the community that we have, and it's due in large part to the behind the scenes work of mods that make sure that we have a kind atmosphere. So thank you for that. I'm going to go to my ending screen. Yes, mods do their part. Thank you so much. I will see you on Wednesday for gaming stream, Friday for an Esperanto stream, and Sunday for some lovely, relaxing wildflowers. See you next time, friends. Thank you for being here.